Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nikki. Welcome back again to the Inside Life of Nikki. You know what's good, you know what's popping, you know what go on, you know what ponde everything and anything. I'm back again with another banger. So today's video is going to be really crucial, I mean important for a lot of people out there. Before we get into the video, I'm going to give you guys a background story as to why I'm making this video. I know from myself, from what I went through, I'll say in this video, but obviously it's up to you now to go out there and make the extra research about everything yourself. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and turn that bell so you know when your girl Nikki drops another banger, because it's only bangers we're dropping this year, period. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. So from the title you can see what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about my student finance experience before going to uni and whilst at uni. I'm in my final year of university studying pharmaceutical science. Where do we begin from? Because this is intense and it's a bit sad, you know, and it's all a lesson. I learned a lot from it. And the reason why I'm making this video, actually, I need to point that out, is because obviously student finance is about to open this April. I believe April is ending of March, April. That's when they start the applications and stuff. And so I'm making this video to actually help people that kind of have the same situation as me, guide you guys through your journey, basically your application journey. In 2018, I applied to go to university, and at that time, so I was not born in this country. I was born and raised in Italy. So I moved to the UK 2014 and I went to college. And obviously I took a gap year before I went to college, and I went to college, and when it came to the time for me to apply to university, I'd already been in the country for 3 years, nearly 4 years, in November of that year, 2018. And the way the things used to work then, I don't know if the laws have changed, but the law was that you have to be in the country for 5 years before you can get proper maintenance loan, like, you know, not going through the whole shebang. I was like, you know what, I'll still apply to uni, I'll probably get something. I remember my college teachers were like,
no, you can't go to uni, you can't do this because you're not been in the country for 5 years, not even 4 years, you can't do this, you can't do that.
I was like, you know what, who are you to tell me what to do and what not to do and what I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do? Like, who are you? Like, you're not the one paying for it or anything. You're just my teacher. I didn't listen to them. Obviously, I did not pay attention to whatever they were saying. I always went with my gut and what I believed in. We applied for uni. Deadline was January. Then March, ending of March, April came. We had to put in applications for student finance. Our college, or my teachers per se, did not give us full-on background on how to do the student finance thing. I made my own research and went on about it my own way. I did everything my own way. I called student finance up myself. I did everything. If I needed to change details, I did everything myself. I wasn't really telling my college anything per se, because my college wasn't really gonna help you at the end of the day that much. There was only so much they could do, and it was up to you to go out your way to actually do the research, the extra calls. Yes, it was you. That year I traveled back to Nigeria, so I wasn't really in the country to do much. I found out if I was in uni or when I was in Nigeria, that I got an unconditional offer into the uni I wanted to go to afterwards because I did well in my exams. That was great, fabulous, fantastic. Yes, excited, I'm going to uni, boom. Come back now. Mind you, student finance, I've approved my application at that time, but they told me that I have to be working, be on the condition. So my condition was I had to be working whilst I was studying. But I wasn't really clear about that. I thought maybe they just said, oh, you need to have a job on the side, like, you know, make sure that you're employed somewhere, but not necessarily working. So I used to live in London. My uni is in Manchester. I moved from London to Manchester. So now I left my job that I had in London. Moving to Manchester on my own by myself. I didn't know nobody. So here we go. Uni started, and student finance had not paid my money. Didn't get maintenance loan. They kept on telling me, no, what I'm sending is wrong, what I'm sending is wrong, what I'm sending is wrong, what I'm sending is wrong. I said, what is it that you want me to send to you? I'll show you proof that I'm working. So I said, when I moved to uni, that September, I got a job. So now I had a job. I sent them my payslip. I sent them a letter that I was working for this company. Student finance said no, it's not acceptable. I said, what you want me to do? This is from April, you know. I'm still battling with student finance up to September, October, November, December. Still going through the same issue. These people then decided to tell me in December that I had to be working minimum 10 hours, that they don't accept 0-hour contract. I'm like, what do you mean? After how many years? How many months? Yes, years, duh. How many months that I had to be working minimum 10 hours as while studying? But you didn't make that clear to me. Do you understand? I always ask them, what's the issue? What is the problem that you're not accepting my letters? You're not accepting my employment. What is it that you want me to do? So obviously, at this point, my tuition fee has not been paid. I didn't get maintenance and I was living in student accommodation. That's another whole story for another day, because my accommodation issue was long. It was hectic. So I got a letter from uni. Your tuition fee has not been paid. You have to start paying it by yourself. I say, huh? I have to pay what by myself? With what money? Hey, I don't own a bank. They said, yeah, you have to start paying it. But I said, I saw the letter. I started crying, innit? I was just in tears. I was like, why me? Why is it happening to me? Why is this happening to me? They were like, if I'm not able to pay, I'll have to leave uni. Basically, I was kind of getting kicked out. Do you understand? I was kind of getting kicked out of uni because I was not able to pay my tuition fee. But it wasn't my fault. Do you understand? It's student finance, because they don't tell you what one. They don't actually give you details. They want you to be running up and down and running after them. And you know how much of money I spent to send these people letters upon letters? You know, that's money. So now, I had a meeting with my uni. I told them this is the situation. They called up student finance. They did this. Bruh, the struggle was real. My first semester of first year was horrible. And I would never want to live that experience ever again in my life. And I would never wish that upon nobody. Be you my friend, or if you call yourself my enemy, I don't care. But I would never wish that upon nobody at all. It was really bad. So now, in December 2018, I called them up again. And at that time, I had a better job. They said, oh, do you know you actually have to work minimum 10 hours? I said, you're telling me now? So they said, send in your letter. I sent in my letter. And at this point in time, my accommodation was about to go. They said if I'm not able to pay by December or whatever, I'll have to leave. Uni was a bit funny. And obviously, I isolated myself from everybody and from everything. And I just stopped going to uni. All I was doing was working non-stop, back to back, just to ensure that I had enough funding. Because I had a new job. And all I was doing was actually working, because student finance was taking the mick. So now I sent in the letter after many months. But you know, actually, I got my student finance in March 2019. Yeah, I got my student finance in March 2019. Or even not April. I got it all at once. But bearing in mind, I had already started, after all the issues going on, these people paid my money in April 2019. Uni started in September 2018. I actually deep in it. These people made me go through so much because they did not make themselves clear to me. I had to work throughout my first year, second year, and also in second year, I had issues with student finance again. It's not over. It's actually not over. And one thing I told myself is, why rely on student finance? It's just student finance. It's okay, Nikki. You're working. Just work as hard as possible, work as much as you can, and just don't rely on student finance, because they're not going to do anything for you, because they're going to keep tormenting you and tormenting your life, and you're going to be stressed, and you're not going to focus on uni work or uni in general. You're not going to have the mind, or you're not going to have the motivation to do anything. So I just ignored them. Whatever they wanted to do, let them do. They did whatever. So in second year now, they said, we overpaid you first year. Is it me that overpaid myself? Please. Is it me that overpaid myself? Is it me that went to the account, I put the money in my account? Because I'm confused. Now you're telling me you overpaid me. By that time, I had used the money to pay the bills I had to pay. Then they said, we're going to reduce the money in your second year. Hey! And the thing is, I was only getting minimum. I only get minimum because I'm not eligible enough to get whatever the amount XYZ that people get. Do you understand? I only get the bare minimum. And I mean, I'm beyond grateful for that. But still, these people took out the money for my second year and left me with nothing. So second year, all I did was work. I worked so much. I was able to pay my bills, and here I am still. I don't rely on student finance too tough. I've told myself that you're strong. You're an amazing woman. You're an amazing lady. You've overcome so much that it's really, you know, it's a journey, it's a lesson. I've learned so much, and honestly, I want you guys to please, when you're doing your student finance application, read it properly. Go back to it, call them, stay on the phone to them, stay on the line. If it says 1 hour, wait for it. 1 hour, wait for it, please. It's really important, it's really crucial that you listen to what they have to say and keep questioning them, ask them questions back to back. I'm in my final year, you know, like I would have given up ages ago, but I was like, no, Nikki, you can't let these people get to you. You have to keep pushing. So I want to motivate you that I want to let you know that student finance cannot do anything to you. Yeah, you will get the student finance money, whether it's bare minimum or maximum, you get it. But just go through the steps. If you need any support, like in guiding you, or if you want me to give you better direction, please let me know. Drop it in the comments. DM me on my Insta. I am a lovely person. I do not bite. I am open to make conversations with anybody and everybody. I want to be able to ensure that these issues, these little things that they call little, are avoided. Please, when you're applying for student finance, make sure you look at the criteria. If you're eligible, if you're not eligible, make the calls you have to make. Ensure that you've been in this country next Y amount of years, and you're working and you're able to work when you go to uni if you've not been in the country for more than 5 years. Try to get yourself a job when you go to uni. I know it's super hard, especially when you move away from home. It's hard. And you know, when, like, with me, it's like I felt like my teachers, my lecturers knew that I had not paid my school fees. You know, that's how I felt. I felt like, yeah, the whole world knew that I hadn't paid my school fees and I couldn't go into school. I couldn't go into uni. I was embarrassed. I was actually embarrassed. People wanted me to pay £2,000. She is £2,000 for first year. £2,000 by myself. And I had to pay my accommodation fee, £4,000. Guys, but I did it. They don't care. They actually do not care. And imagine how embarrassing it was for me to go into the school building to tell them, oh, my student finance hadn't dropped. They were tired of seeing me because I had meetings upon meetings back to back. I had to get someone to actually, you know, help me through my depression and my stress. I had to speak to somebody. They saw me there in and out because I kept on getting letters and phone calls. I was embarrassed. That was embarrassing, like big time. It was really, really sad. Made me motivated in a sense whereby I was like, you know what, I can achieve anything, I can conquer anything, and I can overcome every obstacle that comes my way. But thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in today. I'll be whenever you see the video. For tuning into this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn that bell once again, please. It's important, so that you will not miss any of my videos. You can see them on time. You can be the first person to watch it. Share it with your family and friends. Watch it on your big, massive screen. But yeah, guys, thank you guys once again, and I appreciate all the love that you guys are showing me, the support that you guys are showing me. I appreciate it. I am beyond grateful. And to a better year, to better years ahead, to better days, to better everything better. Bye guys, see you all in my next video. Peace.